My moods. I don't know what to do, and it seems like you do. I think I'm feeling you, but look how fast you move when I'm with you.
Tuning in to the greatest podcast out of Atlanta today. We got a very special guest, underrated artist coming from Atlanta, right?
Zaia, you know what I'm saying? I go by Zaia, we just making good music and turning the fuck up and pretty much.
And you is from Atlanta, right?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Born and raised?
I'm from the west side of Atlanta, like Cobb County type shit.
What? The west side.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Yeah, what do you think I'm from? What would you say I was from?
I probably thought you was from like the east side. Somewhere in the east side.
Nah.
That's where all the talent coming from.
Nah, yeah. Shout out to the east side though. They got a lot of dope ass artists coming out of there.
And it's like, I don't know, that's one thing, like your music, like your sound is different. That's why I had to get you up here, because I like different sound from like what's already popping in Atlanta, because we known for like trap, and mumble rap, what they call it, but like, to me, I've been telling other are like SoundCloud, what they call SoundCloud on, you know what I'm talking about,
shit, yeah.
Like, Atlanta don't show no love to them type of artists.
Yeah, I mean, they do. It's just harder to it's harder for niggas to pay attention to you. You know what I'm saying? Because
they want that street, shit.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what we known for. Like that's what niggas like these days. You know. So I mean, like, I wouldn't say it's harder because there's a niche for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you can take it way past Atlanta and use the internet, and there's a community for everything and everybody. You know, but I mean, I feel like the city is starting to open up.
Definitely.
To artists who don't necessarily do the trap shit, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, there's a space for all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all of it is needed, you know.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just glad that niggas is opening up to different shit.
Oh yeah, facts. Cause I like when I first started, I did a couple like SoundCloud underground artists, and like man, they streaming numbers going crazy, and like they end up moving, cause like what is in Atlanta? I mean, of course, like everybody come to Atlanta for the music, but it's just like that love for that type of like like SoundCloud.
Yeah.
It's like you said, it's like it's slowly opening up in Atlanta, cause in Cali, New York, and all that shit, it's popping.
Yeah,
that
but that's why I
SoundCloud is
feel
popping.
Like, why would you move to somewhere where like that shit is normal? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you not want to be
too much populated over there?
Yeah, like if everybody, not saying like you're gonna have the same sound, of course, but everybody's trying to do that whole indie, type, acoustic shit and whatever, why would you want to insert yourself into a culture that's already been established?
Basically, you're gonna go where the competition at.
Yeah. I mean, like you're gonna be competing regardless, because like I said, the internet is crazy.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be competing regardless, but it's like, why would you want to insert yourself into that when you can build something like here? That's why I always say I can never move from Atlanta. Like, I can go visit places. I can go to LA. I can go to China. I can go to motherfucking, I've never been to China. I can go to
Texas,
New York type shit. Yeah. And like, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool to stay, but I can never move from Atlanta.
And it's crazy you say that, because there been a few artists that blew up from Atlanta, and then when they moved from Atlanta, they lost the sauce, the wave, and after their career slowly declined,
Because
they came back to Atlanta.
That shit that's not real.
I don't be getting that either. Like, damn, you blew up because Atlanta got a certain like lingo and style that like you see it every day because you in Atlanta, and once you move out, it's a whole different environment to like LA, New York, and all that. So you end up losing that style of work.
I mean, like, you end up getting a whole new group of friends. You know what I'm saying? With a whole new group of, and that, I ain't gonna say peer pressure and that shit, but you always gonna reflect the shit that you see, like, and do, like, the shit you hang around, and that's like your environment. So that's always gonna matter in how you approach, how you go about life. You know what I'm saying? Or how you walk and you talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, like, niggas go and they do that. You know what I'm saying? And they get lost in some shit that's like, I'm not gonna say it's fake, you know what I'm saying, but it's not them, you know what I mean? So they do that, you know what I'm saying? So you don't have nothing else, you don't got no thoughts that's yours, you know what I'm saying? All your thoughts is like niggas you hang out with and shit like that. So like,
Oh yeah, fact.
I can see how that shit happen a lot, you know?
Yeah. So they like you is right though. Like the best thing to do is just like I mean you could go visit, like you said, go like for a little while, get your mind clear, come back to Atlanta.
Yeah, it's always good to go see and experience like new shit, like, you know what I'm saying? And new places, that's not home, you know what I'm saying? But I mean like I ain't gonna say everybody, you know what I'm saying? But at least me, I've been grounded in like my family type shit. So I can't move too far from where my family is, you know what I mean? Like
Atlanta's already the wave, so
exactly. And it's becoming one of the biggest entertainment cities in the fucking world, you know what I'm saying?
What I noticed is like when somebody get a hit, like it could be like on Spotify or somewhere. Next thing you know, I find out was their Instagram, and next thing you know, once I go on the Instagram, what I see, Atlanta, Georgia. They in Atlanta. I'm like, oh, I see what's going on.
Yo, Atlanta's popping right now, bro.
Super popping. And I got a lot of hate for doing this, like interviewing like artists as yourself and other SoundCloud artists. They're like, why the hell you interviewing weird artists? Like, I mean, I'm like, shit, I'm the only platform that's doing it. Pay attention, pay attention to all the other platforms from Atlanta. They only want to interview the street.
I'm just gonna say, niggas called Childish Gambino weird until that nigga made Atlanta.
Not everybody want to ride that.
Not everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like he was a weirdo, you know what I'm saying? Or quote unquote, you know what I'm saying? And now everybody want to watch a show and watch his, there ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's just like you need to. That nigga he grew like that in Atlanta under y'all noses, and then when that nigga blew up, that's why he made that show about how fake people can be, you know what I'm saying, and how growing up in Atlanta is kind of like, I ain't gonna say it's like monkeys in a barrel, but you know what I'm saying, like everybody trying to help each other to a point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's crazy, like you said, he blew up under their nose, and it's like a lot of rappers right now, like, like as yourself, like y'all coming up and nobody's even paying attention in Atlanta, but other states, they're like, man, this the fuck Atlanta, dude, this dude is popping.
Like, it's like I'm not even asking for like
attention.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what, if you need the music, you know what I'm saying, and you fuck with the music's here for you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, I'm not even thinking about you. You're like the extras that walk through life every day. You know what I'm saying? That you don't notice. All the people that you don't notice, that's just blurry faces, you know?
Oh yeah, fact.
That's what people who don't listen to the music are, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I make music for the people that need to hear it, you know? And I make music for the people like me, or the people who necessarily didn't have too many people, you know, fucking with them, you know? So that's who, if it's weird because it's just like, that's who needs to hear it, you know what I mean? Like, and if you're not that, like, it's not for you, bro.
Did you start it on SoundCloud?
Yeah.
How, like, for the people that's gonna watch this, how do you get out of SoundCloud? Like, what I've been seeing recently is like a lot of SoundCloud artists is picking up hella streams out of SoundCloud, right? But they just can't get out. It's like other platforms is like they're not getting the right numbers like how they doing SoundCloud. Like, how you get out of it?
Yo, like you gotta put your shit, you gotta promote your shit on Spotify. Not or Apple Music or whatever you want your platform to be that's gonna make you like money or whatever, because that's what you put it on Apple Music and Spotify for. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a bigger platform too. There's more playlists, there's more shit like independent playlists, people, I mean, like a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's
people build playlists and you pay them to get on their playlists.
Exactly.
You get plays off that.
I mean, SoundCloud got the same shit, but I've never really been super heavy into like Spotify playlist. I mean, SoundCloud playlist. Yeah.
But you get hella streams on there. I'm like, damn, he can.
Yeah, bro. Because like people end up seeing it because after a while of you just working, you know what I'm saying, and people like listening to it and people sharing it, like people see it. You know what I'm saying? Like I think about it like this, like to me, I might look at you and you might be one person physically in front of me, but like you can have connections or people that listen to you that might be somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? That could be like, you can have like 300 people standing behind you, you know, and I can only basically see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like somebody's gonna hear it, you know what I'm saying? Just keep putting it out. Keep promoting that shit, you know what I'm saying? put it on Spotify and reach out to those playlists and independent places, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, keep growing like that, you know, just one listener at a time, you know?
I just recently just read that you was on tour. That you just got off tour or something like that.
Yeah, I went on tour with shout out Skizzy Mars, bro. I went on tour with Skizzy Mars, opened up for him. Me, Yoshi Flower, Skizzy Mars. It was 15 states.
15 states.
Yeah, she was lit.
That was your first time traveling out of Atlanta?
I mean, not my first time traveling out of Atlanta.
Your first tour, right?
Your first tour, yeah. Definitely. That shit was an experience, bro.
How was it? Like
it was like new cities every night, new faces every night. You know, you met cool people wanting to get backstage. You know, it was just crazy. It was like,
gotta get backstage.
Yeah, it's just, and especially for me, because I was opening, so nobody really knew who I was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was like going out, nobody knowing who you are, and then the whole crowd knows who you are.
Oh yeah, after the show's over.
After the show, everybody wants to talk to you, but in the beginning of the show, nobody know you like a fly on the wall, like, and you come out and everybody's just like, who's this nigga? You know, and you just like,
what the fuck is that, man?
Hi, I'm Zaia.
You can't even watch what you call it.
Nah, but yeah, you just start going off, niggas start jumping, niggas start just vibing to the music, and that's like,
you just gotta have that
vibe,
about,
bro.
Yeah, you just gotta have that vibe for the crowd, like.
Yeah, you definitely gotta. It's like what everybody says, bro. Like what you put into the show is what
the energy you put into the show, you get it right back.
You get it right back.
Yeah,
because really, people just reflect what they see. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start jumping, you start getting in the you know, music is hitting right. You know, that's gonna make people want to start doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, the shit was lit though. You know, it was an experience, bro. It's something I can't even like.
You can
really
never
put
forget.
I can't. I'm never forgetting that shit. But I can't even put it into like words. Just how much energy and just positive energy like that shit gives you.
What was the latest show? Would you say? Or latest state? That was just
latest state was Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City.
Man,
so what is I just like I be seeing that. I see when little baby perform at Salt Lake City, this went nuts. I'm like, damn.
Yo,
I think because they don't got no rappers up there. Or I don't know. I might be wrong.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong.
They probably do got some rappers up there. Shout out to all them Salt Lake City rappers.
But when have you heard somebody like, oh, I'm from Salt Lake City? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's rare. But it's probably somebody out there. Shout out to you,
but
man.
yeah, they don't get a lot of shit out there. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm saying like a tour of like something like that comes. Everybody coming out the whole town now.
Yeah.
Something to do.
And they like have a good time, bro. You know, they come out and they have a good time. That Boston was pretty lit too. Boston was really lit. The last show of the tour was in Louisiana.
That was our last show?
Yeah. And the crowd wasn't necessarily huge, but it was lit. You know what I'm saying? And we threw water out in the crowd. That was my first time doing that shit. You know?
Yeah.
So I was having a fucking ball, bro. You know, I can't wait to hit my next one.
So would you say like when you first started, you were like kind of shy or like nervous? Then at like by the end of the show, you were like, damn, wish it was longer because you didn't just like you so used to it now.
When you go on tour, like the first show is always gonna be your worst.
The worst. Why you say that?
And not because you're necessarily gonna do bad, but it's
so basically you gonna fuck up.
No, you're not gonna fuck up. It's not necessarily you can have a fire ass show, but just like you're still working out shit that, you know, you gotta like my first show, the mic went out because one of the receivers. You know what I'm saying? But this shit that you like technical difficulties that you couldn't like really foresee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta, you know, tune that shit up
and keep it pushing.
And keep it pushing. You know what I mean? So like that might happen. You know what I mean? And you like, oh fuck, mic went out. You know, people still rocking, people still vibing. They jump in. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't really matter. You know, it's just little shit that you see that you can get better at. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like. As far as that, the first show is always gonna be like the most like the weirdest show. You know what I'm saying? And then you go on and you get stronger, you get better, and you start to know what to do and cues that you know if I do this, they gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Like at least somebody gonna do it.
Yeah.
It don't gotta be like everybody in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But at least somebody's gonna do it. You know?
Oh yeah.
So I mean, like,
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah. Like that first show is like the worst, you know.
Yeah.
And going past that, it's just up from there.
How did you even get on the tour? How did it even work out? How you even like, yo? How's the whole situation? How you even get
Really,
in it?
bro? That nigga just hit me up one day and he was like, "Yo, I fuck with your music," and I was like, "Yo, I appreciate that shit. Like, we gonna have to work sometime in the future." He was like, "Yeah, for real." And then I just got a call from my manager like a few days later, and he was like, "Yo, you want to go on tour with Skizzy Mars?" And I was like, "What?" Yeah, bro.
Like, who would it? Like, you know,
Yeah, for real, for real.
who wouldn't take that opportunity to better their career? You know, like,
I mean, some people be scared. You know, some people be nervous
Hey,
of that. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people who get opportunities and then they just like
don't take it.
they just like fuck it.
I catch the next one. It might not be a next one.
Yeah, it might not be a next one. You know
You
what I'm
might
saying?
blow off that one. So. Yeah, that's crazy.
For real. And there's like some reasons could be like monetary reasons too. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just a whole bunch of reasons why niggas can say no to an opportunity. You know, and lucky enough, I was blessed enough, you know, in the right space enough to be like, yeah, let's do it. So
do it,
yeah. But shout out that nigga Skizzy Mars for real.
Facts.
That was
And
an experience.
For your experience of being on tour, what's like the must like things you gotta bring on tour?
Toothbrush, soap.
I mean,
fucking.
Unless you just stop by somewhere every now and then.
I mean, because some nights, like, bro, some nights you're not gonna be in a hotel. Like, some nights you just sleeping in the car.
Straight to the show.
Yeah, for real. Some nights you might be in an Airbnb. You know, some nights you might be in a hotel. You know what I'm saying? Some nights you might have to thug it out in the car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so you gonna have to have some toothpaste, a bottle of water, you know, something to freshen your shit up until you get to, because the venues usually have like bathrooms and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
With showers in them. So, but like the venue you won't be able to check into the venue until
it's certain time.
Till like that's when your check-in is for
like
for
sound check and shit like that.
Yeah. Like your sound check might not even be till like 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta check into the venue at 2.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then then you can use the showers or whatever. But like some nights,
they just
like,
want to
bro,
make sure that you is who you say you is.
for real. But some nights, bro, niggas had to take showers at 24-hour fitness. You know what I mean? Like,
thug it out.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey,
and that was it. That was what it was.
Yeah, fact. Yeah, so take us like to the beginning. Like when did you get into the music? Like how it all started?
Yeah, it all started McEachern High School like a few years ago.
Like 2 years ago.
Like,
and you say you're
2015.
So
I'm 20. Yeah, I'm 22.
So
I was in sophomore year when I got into music in high school. I had just got kicked off the basketball team because I was fighting in class.
Oh yeah.
Because some dude had threw a bottle at me, like at the like.
And talking about in the classroom.
Yeah, he threw a soda bottle and it hit my lip, and then everybody was like, "Ooh,
you gotta get up now.
You gotta get up." You're like, God, I gotta fight this nigga now. So I got up.
I gotta fight.
Yeah, so I got up. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's
fought
crazy.
that nigga. And goddamn, the basketball team had a no fighting, none of that shit tolerance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's for all schools. Like,
yeah, and then like you can get past that shit if you fight enough. You know what I'm saying? Not saying
like
I
you a
was
superstar.
trash.
Yeah.
But if
they
you
get
was-
special
if you-
treatment.
Yeah, if you a superstar, bro, you getting past
Man,
that
trust
shit.
me,
But
I
like,
hated that
nigga,
shit.
I'm 5'10" with like shoes on. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really see me like coming back from that and getting playing time and starting and all that. So I was like, fuck it. So I took the suspension, went home, you know what I'm saying? And in those days, I just started writing music because it was something that my step brothers and sisters used to do it, you know what I'm saying? And I grew up with them. And I used to want to be into it, you know what I'm saying? But I'd be like, I can't sing, I can't do that, you know? So I just play sports, and then sports went out the window. So I was like, damn. So I just started writing music again, and it felt good, you know what I'm saying? It felt good to be able to write something and it sound good to your ear to listen to, you know what I'm saying? So got into that shit. I met a friend. His name is Zay. I call him Zay. His name's Xavier Moore.
Zay.
But I met this nigga because he was the only like
rapper, artist.
he was the only person that like he was new one, you know what I'm saying, and then nigga was rapping like everybody knew him for rapping, you know what I'm saying? So I wrote a rap, tried to rap it to him to impress him or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
He wasn't feeling it.
No, he was like, oh, that shit fire. I guess it was just the fact that somebody was coming up rapping in that nigga. That nigga was probably like,
what the fuck?
What the fuck? Who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is this?
What, you try to freestyle?
Yeah. I was like, bro, let me rap for you, bro. And he was like, all right, bro. And then like, rap for him, bro. He was like, oh, it's good. Like, take my number. Took his number. That became my best friend, bro. Like, best friend till this day.
Oh, that's dope.
But yeah, just being around him and his friends, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, your environment,
change, yeah.
that shit matters, you know what I'm saying? What your environment look like, you know what I mean? So like, I got around that crowd, you know what I'm saying? Started doing music and started finding out that I was actually good at it.
Oh yeah.
And past the point of just wanting to do it, actually having like a talent and being like, oh, okay, like this is a possibility. You know what I mean? Like this is an opportunity. So I started going hard at that shit, bro. I didn't go to none of my proms, you know what I'm saying? I was in the studio for my proms,
dedicated,
my dances, for anytime I worked at this pizza spot called Johnny's Pizza.
Johnny's Pizza.
I used to take the tip money that I get for busting tables, and I used to go and get studio time for it. Hey. And my manager Kai, he used to go half on me with my studio time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's dope.
And then, yeah. So shout out my nigga Kai, you know what I'm saying? But he used to go half on me with my studio time, fucking until the point where the engineers at the studio was like, yo, how about we just come up with this like little deal where fucking
I give you free studio time.
I'll give you free studio time. I'll give you like, you just got to pay like the first session. I'll give you another second for free or some shit, and match your time.
So he was looking out.
So he was looking out, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bro, he was looking out. So did that shit, you know what I'm saying? And, did that shit all through high school. Got on a few blogs or whatever, a few people recognized me, and I started working with a couple people.
Yeah.
And shit, got to college. I got depressed as fuck. I did not want to do that shit,
What college?
I went to Chattahoochee
Tech.
Yeah.
Heard of it.
And that shit was not it for me. You know what I'm saying?
Waste of money, huh?
Yeah, big waste of money, bro. My mom wanted me to go there, man. Like, my mom was like, nah, you got to go to school. You got to either go to school or get a job or whatever. So I was like, yeah, I'll get a job. And she was like, nah, you got to go to school. So, nigga, I went to school, you know what I'm saying? Didn't fuck with it. I was depressed, bro. When I said I was down, fam, I was done for. But then I dropped out and just got me a job, And that felt like a huge weight off my shoulder because all I could do was go to work and then go to the studio.
Yeah.
So shit did that, and ever since then that's been the thing, and making the right decisions, when opportunities do arise, picking the right ones, and not jumping at everything that happened. Not everything somebody might say to you,
Fact. Let me ask you this, why do parents always you gotta go to school to be successful, when I college or whatever,
cause bro,
why every parent, no matter what culture you is, there's gotta be an option. It's then it's the crazy thing that your parent would never take save up some money and go start a business.
Yeah,
it'd be rare to find some shit like that.
Nah, because that's not what they taught. Bro. Like I keep saying, bro, the internet is crazy, bro. Our parents ain't had that. You know what I mean? They had to that wasn't a possibility that it was like a lotto for real. It wasn't like how they say it's a lottery now. It's not like if you want to do something, you could do that shit, and you can you can have your community for it and make good money off of it.
Oh yeah.
But back in the day, they ain't have no guarantee. So when they do have a guarantee, go to school and get this job or go to school and get this job, that's what they tend to know. And if something's all somebody knows, you can't tell them, yo, this is some new shit, and then just be like, all right, yeah, let's do that. Like that's what they know. That's safe. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah.
I mean, I understand it, but I mean, like, still, like, but that go get start a business shit though. Now that's real though. Like,
See, cause like I'm Hispanic, but you know, like I dropped out of school and I was like, what, 6? When I ain't dropped out, I got kicked out and like, man, it's a long story, but my dad was like, shit, you got to work now with me, you know, all Mexicans, you know, they do construction,
Yeah.
remodel, whatever. He like, you got it. So I did that for a couple of years now. Like, it just in me, like, I can't do this. I told him, like, I just can't. I don't see myself being this old like you doing this shit. Like, what the fuck? It's like the cycle gonna keep repeating itself, you know, like.
Bro, I feel like this generation gonna be the generation. Like, this generation and probably the next one is gonna be the generation, like, to stop all, like, the shit that
you gotta go to college, you gotta do this.
Like, all that shit finna be out the window. Because, like, everybody finding out that, like,
social media fucked up the world.
Oh,
for real.
bro.
It's opened so many doors. Like, you can sit at home and make these meme pages.
Exactly. And eat, boy.
You make more
like,
than your mom and dad put together.
Bro,
like,
when I tell you, like, bro, social media changed the way we communicate with each other. Like,
oh yeah, that's facts.
You know what I mean? Like, that shit, wow. You know, like, that shit, and it's so new, bro. It's not even.
I'm still trying to get used to it.
10 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even, all right, it's 10 years old, but it's not like, you know, like that. It hasn't been getting into this point of like, nigga, we got AR now. Like alternate reality or whatever the fuck that shit is on your phone. Like, that you can.
What the,
you know, bro, like the internet just showing the possibilities of what you can do. You know what I'm saying? And where you can go and who you can talk to.
If you know how to use it.
If you know how to use it. You know, because back in the day, bro, there's one person you got to talk to, and then you talk to the other person. Like, and that you can only see who in your town, basically, bro. Or who next to you, or or whoever you can reach in arm's distance who's next to you. You know what I mean?
Cause like back in the day, like nobody had phones when I was coming up, and like you knew where everybody was finna be at.
And even if you had a phone, how the fuck you gonna find a nigga in China to make your clothes or to make your whatever? How you gonna do that?
You know,
you know what I'm saying?
Hopefully
like,
they don't play you when you cash out on them. Hope they don't run off with the money that you just cashed out.
Bro. So I mean, like, it's just there's way more possibility to do what you want to do, you know, and to be who you want to be. So I mean, I feel like now that people are like starting to wake up to that, and then especially with social media, you can see a lot of what happens around the world.
Oh, quick.
You know, quick. You know, especially like back in the day, you can only see
when the news came on, like China, like 5 o'clock when you know exactly when the news.
But now, like, it's just so fast that everything's like getting to you, bro. Like, you really have the world at your fingertips now.
You get a notification when something happens. Like,
yeah, bro. So I mean, like, that shit just crazy, bro. Like, it's wild. I forgot what the question was, but that little sub conversation was crazy.
No, I was like, why do parents like force the kid? Like, it's like an option. Like, you have to go to college, you know, like.
Yeah.
But that pretty much kind of answered the question, you know.
Nah,
like,
big fact.
Hell yeah. And I had seen the interview you had did. You like, you don't like wearing clothes and you hate school or something like that.
Yeah, bro.
What was that about?
I don't wear clothes when I'm at home. Cause I mean, like, bro, like when I got my own place, like I actually moved and got my own place, and then I like experienced walking around my house nude, bro. It's like, man, fuck clothes, bro.
You're like, you the man.
Hey, man, fuck clothes, bro. I mean, for real,
I thought you were talking about like in public.
Oh, no. I'm very conservative, bro. Like, nigga, like
you wild.
I'm one of the shyest people, like, you probably meet, bro. But, like, except for when I'm performing or some shit. But, like, other than that, bro, like, I got clothes on like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, cause, like, outside, bro, they got all this shit going on. They got the coronavirus, all this. Like, nigga, I can't step outside out in my whiteys, boy.
It ain't safe out here, man.
It's
it ain't
not safe. But nah,
Crazy.
in my house, that's what I meant. Like, in my house, like, that shit it's just, bro. And it's not even really walking around the house nude, bro. That's a sometimes event, you know what I'm saying? But, like walking with my, like, clothes just be feeling restrictive, bro. You know, like, they just be feeling like I just gotta, you know, like.
That's the thing, though, like, for an interview in my head, like, why the fuck is that? Like, when you go to interview, why you have to wear a tie, look professional? Why?
Oh, bro.
Why?
That's the thing.
System. Like, it's like, man, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say about that. It's like, to me, it's crazy. Like, why I can't go like this and get that same job? You feel me?
Because, bro, like
man, that's some crazy shit.
Because they want to see if you change and
look professional.
You know, not really. There's no individuality in the corporate world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you're making money, unless you're at the top of shits, and then you could probably get away with wearing, you know, casuals on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
You know, but like other than that, like
tuxedos are uncomfortable. I don't care what nobody say.
but them shits make you feel like James Bond. Though.
Oh yeah, it make you feel like money. It make you feel like money.
Yeah, you feel good as
Like-
fuck when you got a tuxedo on. But like, bro, like just regular suits when you like, that's that corporate world shit. That's
That's
that
a
we
jump.
are a team. This is our
Johnson, yeah.
uniform type shit. But they just strip away your individuality. Like you
in
can
my
be
head,
you off the
like
clock.
in my head, like why the fuck do I have? Let's say I go get an interview at Checkers or
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A or whatever. Well, I'm not wearing that shit. I'm gonna wear like you said.
Yeah.
Like, but you know, like I'm not gonna wear the shit I just went to interview.
Because, bro, like
So you
they
gotta play a mind game. When you go to Chick-fil-A interview, go buy a Chick-fil-A shirt. So pull up. Like, why you got
I think
Chick-fil-A?
You said go buy a Chick-fil-A
'Cause
shirt.
I got this job already.
Stupid. No, I bet you get that fucking job
You
too.
got a mind fuck nigga. I'm
Bro,
telling you,
like literally, even that job picking shit, bro, it just be based off of who the fuck they like.
oh yeah, that's facts. That's
not
facts.
even based off of like maybe like when you become like a surgeon or like a lawyer or something. Like you gotta
That's
take the bar test and you gotta actually. But when you like just getting like picked up, you know, on some like just some regular 9 to 5 shit, bro, like they don't give a fuck about who you are outside of like.
As long as you don't have no fucking criminal record or felon.
Yeah, and even if that, bro, if you come in there and motherfucking do good enough, if you like impress somebody enough or whatever the fuck, I just feel like that shit bullshit. I feel like that about school too, bro. Like,
Oh yeah.
that shit's like, it's like, I mean, like it's needed for some people, you know what I'm saying, and
If
for
you
some
feel-
professions, you know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. But usually those people know exactly what they want to be.
Oh yeah.
But
Fact.
school is profiting off a bunch of people who don't know exactly what they want to be yet. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But yet they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know, on something that they
Uh-huh.
think is what they want to do because they've been told that, you
Yeah.
got to go to school.
And
you
the
know what I'm saying?
the crazy part about it, like I had seen this like crazy like, you know, Instagram clip. It was like how the fuck everything in the world developing, like getting better, like the planet, the technology,
Mhm.
the cars, the phones. But the school system's still the same from the last 20, 30 years ago. Like that shit's not changing. Like I'm pretty sure you go back right now and go to elementary school, middle school, they still learn the same shit when you was in there.
Yep.
And
Probably
you be
in a
like,
different
damn.
way though. Like,
To me, it's a program. They
bro,
program in your mind like
I'm
this is what
saying,
happened in 1990.
But it's
I
like,
know how you know that, man. Like
just think about like just the way they set up schools though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's a
Like
program,
like
yeah.
I think like Jaden Smith, I said that shit one time. Like how he said how the bell system set up. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, that's fact.
how you go eat when you told to eat. You
It's
gotta
a-
ask permission to go to the
the bath-
bathroom. You know
See,
what I'm
that's the
saying?
one thing I used to just walk out. I ain't never asked.
Bro, I used to be a good ass kid, bro. No cap. I used to be like, bro, I ain't gonna say I was lame, bro, because that's fucked up.
Yeah,
But I wasn't a cool guy, you know.
yeah.
I was like,
wasn't cool. I mean, my school was small, so everybody knew everybody.
yeah,
so
I feel like my
nobody
school was
was
big
really
as
popular.
fuck. McEachern was big as fuck. Even
For real.
before that, I went to factory shows. It was in middle school.
Yeah.
It was in Douglasville, and that shit was pretty big.
Oh, you was out in the Dougie.
Yeah, bro.
Dougie.
For a little bit, I was supposed to go to New Manchester, but I moved.
Oh,
yeah.
you moved. Yeah.
So I ended up going to school out there,
yeah.
but I was never cool out there. I ain't really get cool, bro, until I started doing what I wanted to do.
Music,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And
They always like that when they see like, oh shit, he's doing this. Oh, he got. And they gonna
bro,
try to ride
when
away.
you start doing like your own thing, you necessarily like, you know, give up like giving a fuck about what people like
Just
really.
think about you or
Yeah, you
about
just
your
gain a
life.
new confidence because you're
Oh, yeah.
like, all right, you can't really like tell me nothing. So I mean, like, I'll listen to what you gotta say,
Yeah.
like, and you'll have an audience. But I mean, like, will it affect me? Probably not. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
That's the reason I started. I'm like, I don't see nobody doing it. They're like, you don't even. Like, man, like, I just got like my, like, so-called homies. They're like, man, don't do that, John. It's not gonna work, blah, blah, blah. And
yeah,
I just took all my chun, like I said, and all my savings, boom, dropped it. Slowly start building it up. Look.
but
I
it's
got-
like depending on what you're doing it for. Like, you seen there was a
Yeah.
need in
Oh,
the
yeah,
community for something.
Not
you know
just
what I'm
interview,
saying?
because it's already like when I DJ Black, DJ Smalls and the
Yeah.
radio stations, but I'm like, it's something like they not, because I'm on to like all types of like music, not
Yeah.
just straight gangster, trap, whatever they want to call it. I was into like SoundCloud, I'm into rock, Hispanic music, like, man, you see my category is like different from
Yeah, I
everybody
feel
else.
you.
So I always had the ear for like SoundCloud music. Like it's dope to me, you know. Like it was crazy.
Man, I mean, like I said, bro, like people don't like. It's what you're doing it for, bro, and people don't understand that. You know, like if there's a need for something, you know what I'm saying, or you just doing something because you know, it makes you happy, bro. You know, like people be thinking like you doing shit to blow up, or you doing shit to get money, or you doing that always matters. Like, don't get me wrong, like
Yeah, that's fact. It gotta pay the bill somehow.
yeah, it got
you
something
quit, yeah.
exactly.
But right now, like I get what you're saying, because I'm not even doing this for money, because I'm making no type of money out of this.
Exactly, bro. And you just doing it because you see there's a need to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the shit that matters most, because that's how you know niggas care about shit. Because usually when niggas don't give a fuck about what they doing, bro, that shit don't work out, because you're not invested into something past this money. When you lose too much money, bro, you out.
You out quick.
Like you out. Like you like, I'm not fucking with that shit. That shit not doing nothing for me. You know. But when you looking at it from the standpoint of like, I'm trying to do this because I want to do it, and because I want to make an impact in my area. You know what I'm saying? Like that's your goal. You know what I'm saying? So it's something deeper than money. You know?
Oh yeah, fact. Yeah, what I was gonna say? Oh yeah, Spotify or SoundCloud going crazy. I see crazy numbers, especially Spotify. I can't see your iTunes numbers, but Spotify is like shit,
bro. Fucking, I don't know what my iTunes number is either, because they don't make it as easy as Spotify to just go see them shits. You know, so I would say Apple's doing good probably, but Spotify is going crazy. We got like 6 million. You know, streams.
I was like,
for the last project.
That's dope as hell too.
I appreciate it, bro.
Cause you have these artists out here that's having like 40K, 50K on Instagram. You go to their Spotify, they ain't get no playtime.
Nothing.
I'm like,
seeing that
something
shit.
ain't right.
It's just, bro.
Something ain't right.
It's like, what you doing it for?
Yeah.
Like, what are you like? Not like as in a way of like stop, but as in a way of like, is that what you want? Like, some people want that shit. Some people are fine with 60,000 followers and little to nothing on
200 plays on.
You know what I'm saying? Some people are okay with that because like they getting that gratification through
that. That's why I never judge. Like when people always hit me up, like they had like 600, it could be 1,000 followers. I never judge that shit. Other companies going like, once you not even you less than 10K, man, they don't want to hear shit you gotta say.
Exactly, bro. And it's that's one of the cons of this whole social media shit.
See, you look back at my interview, you had people out there that have like literally like probably like you 3,000, 2,000,
and it's like you don't know
talks. Their music talks for them,
and
so
you don't know what their music gonna do in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like when you have like when you take a chance on somebody, or not even take a chance, but you somebody's music speaks to you. You know what I'm saying? And they might not necessarily have 20,000 or 30,000, 100,000 followers. But you know their music is quality. You know what I'm saying? And it's good
can tell
music.
It's gonna take you a long way.
Yeah,
you know?
like they might not motherfucking be Drake, but they'll be somebody. You know what I'm saying?
And you can really tell like the artist is consistent. Like, okay, he's doing interviews, he's going there, he's trying to improve himself. But you have some artists that just like you could tell like, well, I'm not going to interview because I know you're not working.
Yeah.
So what the hell you really want to talk about? You know,
bro. It's just like I don't know, bro. It's just like that shit's just weird for me. Like I would feel like if you want to get your music out, you're trying to get your music out anyway. And anybody who shows any bit of like interest. And talking to you and getting to know more about you, you know what I'm saying? If it's not impeding on your life, or they not like, asking you like weird ass fucking questions. I don't know. I've never got no fucking weird ass questions, bro. But like,
talk about the interview, like
or like some shit like that.
Like he never did that. DJ Small, when you go out there, he gonna ask you some weird off the wall shit.
He gonna be like, so what sauce you do wear? I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
The song Blue.
Yo.
That's the biggest hit so far, like the biggest like feedback. Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That shit's so far it's like the most streamed song on my Spotify and on I think on my SoundCloud.
How did it take off? Like, did somebody like reposted it?
Yo, it's playlists, and people reposting that shit. You know what I'm
free
saying?
Game, man.
Yo, free look. Cause niggas be holding shit because they be scared. But if your shit quality, bro, and you do what you do and you do it well, like you don't got no problems dropping gems for people, bro. Like, cause you want everybody to be on, just like you. Everybody deserve to eat. Like people think like this entertainment industry, bro, is an industry with limited space, and it's
music
not.
where it's unlimited. It could be
it's unlimited, bro. I can like MGMT and then I can like Curtis Mayfield and listen to him in the same day.
Time, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
there's no limit
So
to
you say
slot.
put it on Spotify. I mean not Spotify. Well, yeah, Spotify, like different playlists, like on Spotify.
Playlists and then just promotion, bro. Like promoting that shit, like I said, investing in yourself,
Oh yeah, fact.
like social media and the internet is a powerful tool, you know, when it comes to that, because now they put ads and they put all that in your hands, you know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
learning how to do that right now.
exactly. So if you put money behind it, you know what I'm saying, and you put,
It's basically, my bad for cutting you off.
No,
But
you good.
if you like you want 10,000, you gonna at least have to spend that 800 to a band.
yeah,
you know?
like it's like there's different ways, like spread it around word of mouth. That's gonna get you a couple thousand. You know what I'm saying? You motherfucking put it on Spotify playlists, and those platforms though don't necessarily cross. Like somebody might not go from Spotify to go look at your Instagram, but people will go from your Instagram to look at your Spotify type shit. You know what I mean? Like so. Like it's just promoting and then promoting on those platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like staying on, like seeing what on SoundCloud, if you use that for your main platform, seeing what on that is, who are the tastemakers, or who are the people that's sharing the music to, you know, wider people, and then small independent like playlists. Like I be saying, like every listener matters, bro. Every person who's a new person, like I said earlier today, like you can be 300 people. You know what I'm saying? Through you, there could be 300 people to hear my shit through you.
Oh yeah, fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they keep doing that, it's gonna.
Every person is like that. Like every single individual is an opportunity for them to, you know, whatever, you know, share that shit. You know what I'm saying, and pass it along. So I mean, like that shit, like with that, with promotion and with, you know, just, you know, talking and spreading that shit along, bro, through people. You know what I'm saying? Shit goes up quick. Like, and that shit, that blue shit, like. Past doing that, look, like that shit's just like niggas is on my side in the sky, you know what I mean? Like,
fact.
Like for real.
Name some things that you love and hate about Atlanta.
Things I love and hate about Atlanta. Like I said, man, Atlanta is where I was born. Atlanta is where I'm probably gonna die. You know what I mean? Like Atlanta, like
it's everything.
Is my family's from here. You know what I'm saying? It's all I've really known growing up. You know, so like. I ain't really been into the whole like Atlanta culture until like, you know, recent.
Oh yeah.
Like before that, bro, like I said, when I was growing up, bro, I used to stay in the house. You know, like
oh yeah.
I'm real into video games and real into PC gaming and real into technical shit because, bro, I used to just stay in the house.
Stay home, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But fucking, bro, Atlanta's just a city where like you can go from one side of the city and be looking at fucking fields of whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying?
I thought you were finna say you go from the goddamn projects to luxurious.
Nah,
you be seeing
but
that,
you
right?
can do that too, though.
You be seeing that, where it's like from like the projects and next door, it's like some luxurious.
But that's how it is though. Like, and that's like everywhere here. Like there's a big ass mountain in Georgia. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like you can go from being in the projects to being in a big ass mountain. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, like. And it's the hospitality, bro. And this is shit that I've come to love from like visiting other places. What I love about my city, you know what I'm saying? Like the hospitality here is like it's not like everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Fact. Like people will look at you and people acknowledge that you are living. You know what I'm saying? And that you're there. You know what I'm saying? Like you going somewhere. Hey, how you doing? You know.
Yeah.
You know, whatever holiday it is, happy whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? People will be walking past each other and say happy Merry Christmas sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, shit like that. And then, excuse me, like, with the motherfucking music scene, bro, it's within, like, the people, I guess, that you fuck with, you know what I mean? Like, it's people, like, have no problem, like, looking out for you and sharing your shit. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that though, like I don't really feel like what I do hate about it is like there's just like I said, there's just like low key crabs in a bucket mentality.
Oh yeah, fact.
It's like niggas or monkeys in a barrel. I forgot which one I used.
Monkeys in a barrel.
But it's like niggas like if niggas is not on your shit, bro. If niggas is not on your team or whatever, like niggas ain't nobody finna try to reach out. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. Facts.
And it's very rare if somebody does reach out. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, I guess, wants to be the person, I guess, to feel like niggas reaching out to me or whatever the fuck, bro.
Like, you trying to ride my way? I'll put you on. You know how I get to that point.
Yeah, get to that point. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
and
damn.
people change up. I mean, but that shit that happen everywhere, you know. But it's just like shit that I don't fuck with the police. I don't in Cobb County.
Oh, well,
Oh man, yeah, I don't fuck with the police out there because I mean, like, they just don't understand, you know, and motherfucking niggas be trying to, like, bro, they be happy to fuck you up, bro.
They want to give you life for
happy
0.5.
to fuck you up, bro.
They want to give you life for 0.5.
So, shit, fuck it. I don't fuck with that. Shit, what else don't I fuck with? Shit, I don't fuck with. There ain't no motherfucking oceans nearby. It's looking at now. Yeah. But, I mean, like, I don't know, like, like there's a lot that I don't fuck with, but I wouldn't be able to name it all. Like, I have to be like, see it and be like, you know, I don't fuck with that.
Oh yeah, true.
But then, I mean, shit that I do fuck with, like, my home is here, and that's the biggest thing. You know what I'm saying? This is my home. You know, this is where I'm from. You know, this is where my family lives. So, I mean, that's the greatest thing to me. You know.
What's your favorite, like, for the people not from Atlanta, where's, like, your favorite food spot? It don't matter, like, it could be in Cobb, Gwinnett, Decatur.
I forgot.
Favorite food spot?
There's, like, all right, so it's not really a favorite food spot for me, but there's a favorite, like, they have these little wing places all around the city.
American Deli?
The city. Huh?
American Deli?
No, not American Deli. That's low-key, like, motherfucking corporate as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I mean, like,
some of them little unknown
wing spots just all around the city, bro.
Like,
them low-key, them fire as fuck, bro. Because they all, like, low-key the same. I ain't gonna say what it is because I don't want to be
careful because some of them been on the news recently. They been chopping some crazy shit in the back.
I ain't even been in Atlanta recently, bro. Motherfucking, I ain't been hearing that shit, so I'm gonna definitely keep on the lookout for that shit.
I had recently when I had seen what this Asian dude, he had like some chicken on the cement.
Word?
In the back. He was like, oh, he wild.
Ooh.
He wild. Let me stay away from that place.
Yeah,
Put that on my block.
So you definitely gotta be careful, bro. Like, you gotta go on Yelp or something. You know what I mean? Like,
you gotta read the reviews.
You gotta read the reviews. You know what I mean?
They keep it 100.
And you gotta be careful when you read them reviews too, because they be finessing.
Oh yeah, facts.
They be super finessing on the reviews. They be reviewing themselves with different motherfucking accounts and shit. Like, but yeah, like, really, it's all them spots around the city that's, you know, that's just wings. You know what I'm saying? And most of them are pretty good, bro. Like, there's only been a few times where I've, like, had some fucked up ass wings. And you know how they, like, really burn and small and shit. Like, but other than that, like, I don't know. Like, I fuck with Jimmy John's.
Oh yeah.
I used to work there, no cap.
I kinda, it's a hit or miss.
You know, it's like, I don't know, bro. I fuck with that shit over Subway, bro. Like, that shit, like, it's just fresh, bro, to me.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah. Most fat, yeah. It got a different,
way different taste to it. But I mean, like, but fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I got fired. You know what I'm saying? I actually don't not fuck them niggas because I fuck with my store. You know what I mean? Like,
the store.
The one I worked in was fire. Like, it was, but you know, for real, fuck Home Depot, bro. Yo.
That man said fuck Home Depot.
Yeah, I used to work at Home Depot, bro, and they fired my ass because I went to a show and didn't come to work.
Damn.
And I asked for off 3 weeks before the show, bro.
Yeah.
A month before the show, basically.
And they still trying to play you.
And they was like, nah, you got too many hours that you came in late or whatever the fuck, you know? And then I was like, all right, but I got to go to this show because it was my first show that I was like opening up for somebody who was touring. I opened up for Injury Reserve when they came to Atlanta in the Masquerade.
That's dope.
But motherfucking, I was trying to go to that show and Home Depot was like, nah, nigga.
Fuck that, don't show up no more.
Yeah, nigga, they was like, you can go to that show, but you won't have a job.
Did the manager hit you up like, hey, fuck you and your show?
Yeah, she be mad now, bro. I'm glad they fired my ass now, but yo, fuck them, bro. You could have understood. You know what I'm saying? You had to fire my ass. That was my main source of, like, income, bro. Like, I got fired from there, bro, and went out bad, bro, for a couple months, but shit worked out, you know, so.
Where can they find you on Instagram, Twitter, like all your social media?
Instagram, Twitter, Zaia Vibes, ZAIAVIBES. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully soon that shit gonna be just Zaia, you know, but for right now that shit's Zaia Vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the last question before we close out, what's next for you, 2020?
Shit, bro. I got a project releasing real soon, bro.
Oh shit,
real soon. I can't speak too much on it.
Not no date, no cover, no nothing.
Can't speak too much on it. It's coming.
Features?
I can say
how many tracks? Can you say how many tracks?
How many tracks? Is 9 tracks on it. I can say how many tracks. There's 9 tracks on it. It's
Drake
about,
on the feature.
It's about, you know what I'm saying? You know, you'll be surprised. I got some features on it. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, bro. A couple months. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I can say about that shit, bro. Until this month, bro. I can tell you something's gonna come out this month, and that's all I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah.
So just be ready for that shit, because when I drop this shit, like, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, man. You know, appreciate you for coming, showing love to the podcast, man.
Appreciate you for having me, my nigga. Like I told you before I came in here, bro. It's an honor to even be able to speak on like your platform, bro.
Appreciate that.
And for somebody to want to give a fuck about, you know,
what you gotta say.
Got to say, you know what I mean? So, bro, it's all love, bro.
Yeah. Hope to see more music and videos, you know, soon, man.
Oh, very soon, bro.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that. We out.
We out.